Good morning, YouTube. Today's video is going to be slightly different than we've done in the past. We recently got a new microphone and want to try it out. So I'm going to use that while we go around the yard and check on all the animals and let them out. This is Coop 1, where we have our original flock. We recently moved them to this area about a month ago. They've done a lot of work, and they're pretty close to moving to a new area. But they still have some work to do. If you've been following us for some time, we got these ladies back in December of 2019. They're really good egg layers, and we love them dearly. They've done so much work to open our eyes up to what chickens are really capable of. This area was so overgrown when they moved here, and we're really satisfied with their work. It might not look like much, and there's still some things in here they need to take care of, but they've done a lot of work. Once they move out of this area, we'll come through and clean up all the sticks and all the garbage. But it's a lot easier to clean those things up once they've cleared the area. This rooster has been giving us all kinds of problems recently. I would say he gives me more of a hard time than Lance. If I set foot anywhere in their enclosure or even too close to the fence, he tends to attack me. But he's doing his job, and he's protecting the ladies. He's just a little bit of a jerk. This area that we're seeing now is an area that they used to be in, and they cleared it. And things are starting to grow back. We also have been moving Coop 2 along this line, and they've gotten in deeper and deeper. We don't want them to completely decimate the area, and we're glad that things are coming back. It just ensures that we'll be able to put them back there once it's grown over again. But what they've done is uncovered a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage that we need to take care of. This is where their coop used to sit. And they've eaten all the grass and exposed all the garbage. We now have access to our chain link fence that's been sitting there for a while. We've discovered the rock pile. There's cinder blocks and garbage and things that need to be cleaned up. But now we can get to it. We have a lot of work ahead of us, but we're grateful that it will be a lot easier now. We even found a door in the middle of the garbage. These guys are always so excited to be let out in the morning. Watching them run out of the coop is something that I enjoy every day. They always run out of the coop so quickly. And then they run right back in. We've got some layers working on laying eggs. And the white bird that you see there is quarantine chicken. She's had a really good recovery. She's been back in Gen Pop for probably a couple of weeks now. All of her feathers came back, and her wound is completely healed. The blue that you see on her neck is something called blue coat. It's an antiseptic germicidal wound dressing, and that's just what's left over from it. We discovered that we have an apple tree near the coop. We didn't even know it existed before. But I go around every morning and pick up the apples that are outside the fence and throw them in for the girls and boys. It's fun to watch them chase each other. They enjoy their apples. Yesterday I threw in a few cucumbers from the garden, and they enjoyed them. This is what's left. They tend to get all the treats from the garden that I haven't harvested and needed to. I think I could watch these chickens all day. They're so busy working all the time and running around, and they have no care in the world except for food. Here's our sapphire gem rooster. He's gorgeous. He's our shocker baby. When we first got our sapphire gems, we bought them from Tractor Supply. And they told us that they only sold pullets, that they would never get any roosters. And after they got bigger, lo and behold, we got a rooster. In a few days, we'll get to move their fence again. And they'll get a whole new area to discover. And then we can come back in and clean up all this stuff. But for now, let's go check in with the rabbits. We have 4 rabbits. We got them back in March. We have 1 boy and 3 girls. We haven't named them yet. And recently we started talking about possibly just selling them. We attempted to breed them, and we haven't had any success yet. They're a mini lop, Holland lop mix. And they're so cute. We love looking at their little faces. And they're so soft. But when we initially got rabbits, we thought about breeding them for meat or to be able to sell their babies as a way to bring money into the homestead. Sadly, they haven't bred. And with winter coming, we've started thinking about whether it's worth using heated waters or if we just stop having rabbits. When I initially filmed this, I was trying to figure out if we should ask for names. And the answer is no. Because I'll just get more attached. And rabbits just aren't feasible for us right now. She's so sweet. She's my favorite. So for now, we have the rabbits. Welcome to my jungle garden. The rabbits like the cabbage in the back. I've been pulling a lot of it out. I've harvested kale a couple of times this year, and it's already back. Kohlrabi's huge. And I planted tomatoes in the raised bed after I had already planted store-bought plants. So I never trellised these. And now they're everywhere. My basil got absorbed and is now flowering out. Our cucumbers grew like crazy. We got several harvests off of those. The tomatoes went crazy, and there's a pile of them, of the ones that have fallen off the vine. But I've gotten tons of tomatoes off these plants. They grew so big that all the trellises have fallen over, and they're still producing. These are beefsteak tomatoes, and they're honestly the ugliest tomatoes I've ever seen, but they are so delicious. This is my best garden so far. I've never really gardened before the last 3 years, but I'm impressed. I can grow things, even wood piles. We need to get a log splitter and get these all split up for the winter, for next winter. Well, thanks for joining me today.